OBK, Mac and Cheetos. So in order for me to get these, I felt like I was, I don't know, in like Raiders of the Lost Ark, where I needed something of equal weight, and these things are on a pedestal, and I said, I gotta make the switch. And I made the switch, and I got them. But don't celebrate, don't start that review yet, because I gotta start running. Burger King employees are shooting me with poisonous darts. I got a Whopper-sized boulder kind of coming at me from behind. I'm running. The only salvation is a plane that's sitting on the lake, but it's being flown by the king, the Burger King himself. None of that happened. What is up, everyone? It is the endorsement, and I can be very persuasive. Today I'm going to try to persuade you into some Mac and Cheetos from the makers of Burger King. Reverse that. So these are the elusive Mac and Cheetos. They're elusive to me. They're not elusive to anyone else, because you could just walk down the road and throw a dart out the window and hit the Mac and Cheetos. But around me, I went to like 5 Burger Kings. They're like, no. I finally got my hands on them. That's where the story will end. It was amazing. I smell a cardboard box. You got a close-up of these Mac and Cheetos. You saw they are deep-fried mac and cheese, shaped like an old-school Cheeto puff. You know what I'm talking about, like a nice little Cheeto puff. But instead of just being an airy bunch of nothingness to snack on, it's actually supposed to be filled with the goodness of macaroni and cheese. That's right. So let's try one of these, or 2, or 3. I'm going to tell you a side note. I got no dipping sauce. So these are either going to stand alone, or I've got some in the fridge, and I'll take care of that later. All right, one more little close-up. The packaging is cool. They are dangerously cheesy, or at least they say they are. So let's get into one here. Hold it up. Still kind of piping hot a little bit. Piping is an exaggeration, but they definitely are hot. All right, so it does look like a Cheeto, like an old school like Cheeto puff, but it does have the consistency of one of their like chicken fingers. So let's break this open for the camera and see what we have inside. There's some breading, and and I do see a couple noodles. So yeah, let's give these a shot. The Mac and Cheetos from Burger King. Wish me luck. A lot of breading in that one, with some subtle notes of mac and cheese. All right, so let's go in for a second bite, which is going to be the last bite of the first Mac and Cheeto, and I'll tell you what I think. Okay, before I tell you what I think, take a look at this one that has a large gash in it, like it exploded during frying. And you definitely see the cheese and you see that macaroni in there, so... First take on this, I was not overly impressed with the first bite. The second bite was more cheesy. I don't know if it was dangerously cheesy. I felt pretty safe. And you can actually see the macaroni in there, very reminiscent of the Kraft macaroni and cheese growing up as a kid. And it does have that kind of taste, that like cheese powder taste. Let's go for one more bite. Okay, so here's my final breakdown after eating 2 of these. It was kind of like, I don't know, Miley Cyrus to climb. First bite, second bite, third bite, fourth bite. Never really catapulted me up. Just like a gradual increase of likingness. But yeah, it delivers on the macaroni side of things with the mac and cheese, but not very reminiscent of a Cheeto. I think mentally you're already thinking of a nice fluffy Cheeto, so you're kind of like lost a little bit anyways, but it does have like some of that dusting on the top possibly, so it kind of maybe messes with your mind possibly. I don't know, it could be, maybe it does. But it's mac and cheese, straight up, kind of like a fried mac and cheese ball. So what do you want from me? So let's rate this, shall we? On a scale of 1 to 100, with 1 meaning don't even waste your money, and 100 being the promised land of, I'm going to give the new Mac and Cheetos a rating of 84. 84 out of 100, that's a little bit less than 8.5. It's a little bit more than 8. It's nowhere near 100, and it's way, way above lower numbers. So yeah, if you've tried this, let me know in the comments below, because like I said, I feel like I'm the last person on earth who have tried this. My vacays around me said no, 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 multiple times. Like I was like dodging punches, like dodging nose, dodging nose. Alright, so there you go, another review in the books. Please like, please comment, and please subscribe. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. That is social media. Alright, but please check me out on social media, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you. And we'll see you soon with another review. Mac N Cheetos. It's the Holy Grail. It's the Ark of the Covenant. It's anything else that's hard to obtain. For me, at least. What? Bye. Oh yes, and a side note, these were $2.99 for 5 nuggets. $3.17 with tax. I'm pretty sure that's 20 to 30 to 40 cents more than anyone else paid for them. They saw me coming a mile away. Yeah, that's comfort food in a box, all right.